Hello, 2021 tubers, and welcome back to another Final Fantasy VI Worlds Collide Randomizer. This will be my second run, and you can see the date there on the side of the screen, and we'll go over some flags here because we've changed a couple things, and then we'll get right to the game. So, switch over to my browser, and once again, because this is still pretty new, shout out to the Worlds Collide Randomizer, which is pretty new, ff6wc.com, and recommend you guys give it a try if you're also interested in Final Fantasy VI with a randomizer. So I haven't accidentally messed up my flags this time around, so you can see exactly what we're playing as this time. This is the preset for casual with character gating, and you might want to keep an eye on that, so, as we play through the randomizer, remember that as we recruit characters, they unlock more checks, and the checks will have either espers or other characters, or sometimes just some equipment. And then there's some free checks: Zen, Tritok, the Narsh battle against Kefka, Flying Doomgaze in the World of Ruin, the 2 Auction House espers, and the 8 dragons. Although I think the dragons just drop gear rather than characters or espers. But anyway, those are kind of free checks. I don't have the familiarity to know which of these checks typically have characters or espers. Some are one or the other, some are 50-50, some have maybe 30%, 33% gear, esper, character. Some probably can never have a character. So as we get more familiar with the randomizer, that'll make more sense. The final objective for today will be 7 characters, 10 espers, and 7 dead dragons. So this will take a bit less time. We won't need to fully clear the whole world, basically. At least that's the theory. Last time I had it set to like 12, 20 something, and 8 or whatever, which is basically play the entire game. Let's see, what did I change? This is all like pretty much the same as the default preset here for character gating, but we'll start with 2 characters. They join at the average level. All of the commands, the character skills, are randomized to a unique command. We could never see Rage like last time, and we could see instead Shock and, I don't know, some of the cool ones that your characters normally don't get to keep. Lore's randomized a bit, Rage is randomized, Dance is randomized. It's a randomizer. Blue's gonna randomize. There's a 3 times XP multiplier, a 5 times magic point multiplier, and a 5 times gold multiplier. And I think if experience is not divided by party members, that also gives us a lot more experience as well. In a group of 4. In a group of 1, it'd be the same as always, but in a large group, you're getting more XP out of that as well, I think. What I did change is last time we had progress times 2 up here in the enemy scaling. This time we're going progress times 3. Progress is considered characters, dead dragons, and espers. It's everyone you've collected. So we start with 2. That means enemies start at level 6. And as we gain more things, add 3 levels over and over again. Enemies scale level by element. I don't know what that really means. There's a random scale, original scale, and scale element. And then this starts at like max level 40. I upped this a whole lot. So the maximum enemies can be level 80 now, which is pretty scary. What else is there? Bosses are shuffled, not randomized. If they were randomized, you could have 2 of the same boss, or 3 or 4 of the same boss in different areas. And then you might miss a couple. So we just shuffled them around. That generally, shuffle just takes the pool and redistributes. Randomizer tends to mean everyone could be anything, and sometimes you'll get duplicates and stuff. And then I did turn on normalize and distort stats. This is not on by default, but it should... Well, normalizing tends to balance things better. Like, I know normalize in terms of audio normalizing, but it should reduce the high and low spikes, where I think if you looked at the stats of in-game bosses and enemies, this probably keeps them more balanced. At least, we'll see. That's the theory. And then, yeah, here's some of those changes for the boss AI. I'm just leaving them all on. But basically, Magi Master is not an instant wipe. And Rexol doesn't do Zinger and stuff like that. Other than that, random encounters are just shuffled. Rather than... You can randomize them to have bosses, but that would be kind of crazy right now. So, random encounters just shuffled around. Fixed encounters are just randomized. You could put bosses in fixed encounters as well. And I'm just leaving it as everything can be run from. No non-runnables. In the magic list, we've got So this is another change from last run. I still have random tiered spells, which means we might not see all the cool spells. Last time we were missing a few important ones. And then the bonuses are... Bonuses is like Esper level up bonuses, so randomize those. MP cost to summon the Esper is randomized. And then equipable is now random unique balance, so you can read a little bit there. I think this will be a little bit like Brave New World, where each Esper is equipable by one random character, and every character can equip at least 2 Espers. That's very similar to Brave New World style, so it's not going to be as easy to just magic up everybody. So that's going to make things harder, and we'll see how that works. Natural Magic, Terra, and Celeste are just shuffled. Who knows who gets the free spells. Let's see. Items. I don't think I changed anything super important here. Oh yeah, the Cursed Shield is going to be fairly easy to uncurse. 1 to 32 battles that we'll find out once we get to Narsh with Locke. And just everything's randomized. You could have... so equip... Oh, right. This is a change. So shops are random tiered loot or gear. So we might be able to buy Atma weapons again. That's kind of fun. And the price is random distortion. So there's a random distortion amount for prices. But for equipable, normally you'd have like original equips, or everyone can equip everything, or what we normally had for the first run was characters can equip their original set of equipment plus random equipment. Yeah, with the vanilla 255 battles for Paladin Shield, it's just going to take too long for randomizers. So, 32 is maybe I would waste the time to do that. We'll see. But yeah, so characters can equip... Normally you'd play something like this. This was like the default setting. I switched to random equipment, which means there's no guarantee that any one character like Celeste or Terra are going to be good anymore, because they might not be able to equip the good gear. Same thing for Relics. So that's also probably going to make things harder. We'll see. Not that I want a super hard seed, but there's that. And I didn't change anything on this one. The other setting is just... some quality of life, some bug fixes, so you can't abuse Sketch, the Evade bug, the Vanish Doom trick, or skip some bosses. Some of that stuff just got patched out, basically. So anyway, there you go. Hopefully that's enough of a recap for some of the new viewers, and it is a new randomizer, so it makes sense to pay a little bit of attention to how this thing works. So, we've also got a map tracker on the side. It's got all the characters, how many Espers, how many dragons, and all of the checks. So once we get started here, we'll figure it out. So we start with an airship, and we start with, well, it looks a lot like Celeste, but technically that's Rosa's sprite. And, oh good, we have someone else. My favorite. So, Gao and Celeste first start. Spoiler alert, that's not Blue's favorite. But Celeste is pretty awesome, so we'll get her on the map, and we'll get Gao on the map. So that gives me lots of things to do early on. And we can also see one of the fun features of the randomizer is I'm allowed to pick new sprites for people. I will say Quina's sprite is kind of ugly, so we'll stick with totally not Celeste. The sprite for Rosa is almost identical to Celeste. It's kind of funny. Alright, so because we have Celeste and Gao, certain checks are basically available immediately. The first thing I'm going to do is spend a little bit of time gathering up some free treasure chests. Just because if we do get in some combat, we need some kind of equipment to get through. I guess one thing we could check... Yeah, so Celeste has the Steel command, which, I mean, may be nice. And Gao actually doesn't have a fight command. Runic for the... Celeste's vanilla absorb MP, absorb magic, and the health command from Bannon. So Gao can't even fight, so that's great. A real winner of a character there. Let's go pick up some free stuff, though. So as time goes on, I'll probably get more efficient at picking up all the random loot. We're gonna mostly skip trap chests, because they don't seem to really give you anything other than a fight. At least that's the way it seems to me. A Mystery Veil's pretty good for Celeste, but there's no guarantee you can equip that. She can, so that's great. She doesn't even have a weapon. Okay, well, she can use the Drainer. So at least we've got some basics on our basically naked starting characters. Alright, so how much gear can we pick up in Narsh while we're just running around? We can go to the big treasure room on the right. I guess we'll go do that. There's some clocks and stuff. I don't think the barrels in the city are stacked the way they are in South Figaro. Gal's gonna be the MVP? I don't think so. Chocobo brush. An epee. Blizzard sword. Bunch of money. Excalibur. Oh, we didn't get that. We did not get that last time. So that's not equipable. Probably take the magic bonus. I don't think you can even attack, but sure. I mean, Excalibur sounds pretty good. I don't think it's actually as good in FF6 as it is in most Final Fantasies, to be honest. But it sounds pretty awesome. So there's a clock here. Oh, also, I forgot. It is important to remember, we start with a Moogle Charm, or everyone can use Moogle Charm. So we can turn off encounters, which makes, the early game a little bit easier while we wander around. Let's check the item shops. You can also find out who can equip stuff. So, purchasable Genji armor is kind of neat. It's pretty expensive. Sadly, Celeste can't use it. Nothing else. I think the Regal Crown might have some bonus stats, so that might be maybe if we... Like, we're probably not going to spend a lot of time buying gear, but it's possible. We're looking for specifically some of the basic, like... Cure being a zombie, run away from battle instantly, resurrect someone who's dead, not hear the poison status effect, little bit of free healing. I mean, I know we can heal with, but seeing as we got the money, what we're really looking for is dried meat. But some of the basic potions and stuff are pretty helpful early on. So that's the Cursed Shield building. You can't get in there in the future yet. And there's nothing in the past. We can check the weapon shop. Nothing we want here, that's for sure. Just, you guys in chat, just keep track of anything good. So far, the only thing that is maybe worth picking up later is like the Genji armor. Maybe the, Nah, that's probably the only thing we've seen so far that would be worth picking up. In the Relic shop, we're typically looking for things like offerings, Genji gauntlets... I don't know, maybe a coin toss. I guess the Atlas armlet gives you bonus damage, so that could be useful. Or is that just HP? I forget the names of everything. There's like the earring, which is magic damage, the hero ring, which is magic and physical damage. And there is one, like Atlas, I think, that gives you bonus physical damage, which is pretty good, actually. Yeah, enemies with throwing weapons are probably still going to be a problem. It's something about how the randomizer shuffles, like it's like enemy skills. It's something about thrown weapon skills. Just, they do, I think by default in vanilla they are armor piercing, but then the power gets buffed up by the randomizer and it's like a whole new world. Alright, now South Figaro has a ton of stuff, and Celeste, which means we can do her recruitment areas pickup. So we should get either an Esper or a character from her location. And there is just a ton of stuff lying around here. And it's a lovely town. Okay, Gale hairpins. I guess a gold hairpin would be useful as well. Just for half-price MP. There's certain relics I'm trying to keep an eye out for. We'll see if anything pops up. Oath Veil. That's even better than a Mystery Veil, if I remember correctly. But we can't equip it. Actually, it's not as good. It's garbage. All right. Well, that's gonna happen. You know, Blue doesn't remember everything. Get out of the way, lady. Gee whiz. Where's NPC Guillotine when you need it? Crystal Mail, that's like almost Genji armor tier. Dragon Claw's pretty good if anyone can equip it. I think that's all that's in here, yeah. This room seems like it should have a lot of treasure, but it just has the one thing. But what we really want to do is head to the underground, seeing as we've got Celeste already. So you can see on the map kind of incentive locations in the green dots. This will be our first one down here. And it should be something valuable. I'll check that underground room in a second here. So this will be an Esper. Our first Esper. Okay. Can we learn it? Ah, well, we've got one that she can learn. Conveniently, in the location you recruit Celeste, you get the Celeste Esper. Now, the way I understand it, it's going to be unique. So they're not going to be cross-learnable. So if one person can equip it, it's probably only them, which is going to make certain parts of the game a lot harder. If there's a mod in chat, the mod could allow you to permit you to post links. Basically, though, I know all the resources are available. I know how to get all of the maps and stuff for everything, but I'm probably not going to spend a lot of time looking them up mid-run. Alright, we might as well go to the underground section here. Is there any pots? No, the pots are all garbage in this room. Just check the chests. I'm not sure if I'm going to like random equipment settings. But, you know, we got to give it a try at least the once. Where is this? This room's always weird to get into. This room especially as a kid I missed all the time. I could never figure out how to get here. So Debilitator is pretty neat for tool user, if we find a tool user. Haven't seen anything super useful from the chest so far. Just some kind of mid-tier armor. And I think that's everything down here. It should be just exclamation point permit space and then the name of the person you're permitting to post links. I don't think you have to put any timers on it or anything. Okay, so that was South Figaro check. Let's see, what else could we do quick with Celeste? We could do the Opera House, but that's a bit of a fight. I think we'll go, while we're in the neighborhood, let's fly over to the Returner's Hideout, which is right up here, because there's a bunch of easy checks here. That did work, I think, yeah. Alright, so, I think the last run, I actually missed a chest in here. I was bonking into walls trying to find something, and I couldn't quite get it. Ooh, a gem box early on. That's got some power. But yeah, there's a little secret room over here. It's kind of easy to miss. Got to kind of zigzag your way down. Fake mustache. I mean, does anyone really care about that? But yeah, I guess it turns sketch into control if you find someone with sketch. I know people love the realm abuse in vanilla. I don't usually use her much. Sorry. Okay, I gotta try to find... Oh, you know, I actually didn't finish South Figaro. I was gonna go to the shops. I should go to the shops kind of in order so I remember where I've been. I should start working out a little bit of a route, basically. Okay, back to South Figaro, because I just got lost. I actually forgot a couple free items in here, and I got lost in the basement. And then we just left. So, we did the relic shop. We did not do the weapon armor, or the up the stairs check. Or the barrel in the middle there. Purchasable dragon claws. I mean, they're pretty strong. Nothing else. Oh, bone club. That could be good for somebody. One person. Ninja gear, mirage vest, white dress. That gives you magic power. I'll pick it up. Nutkin suit's pretty expensive. I don't want to spend too much money, but I guess it's not as good as the Towel Robe. Not that you can even attack, but here, you can have that. Flame Shield. I guess Gao is our tank right now. What kind of... We've only got the one Esper. Can we equip anything useful in Relics? Great. No magic, but gem box. Okay. Hey there, Gavtro. Which version of FF6 is this? Well, this is a randomizer, so Worlds Collide randomizer, as it says on the left there. Imp Halberds. It's very unlikely that I'm going to go Imp transformation route. But who knows, maybe that's a good idea. Did I get... It's empty anyway, but I did forget it. I don't think there's anything in the old man... Oh, there is one in his basement, isn't there? I mean, I don't... Is it worth all this much walking around just for one check? But maybe. There's one over here, I believe. This one? Some dark gear. That's decent gear. Locke should be able to use the fake mustache. I like that. Okay, I think that's everything for South Figaro. I mean, oh, the item shop. I'm looking for dried meat. As soon as we find the dried meat, we can use Gao to recruit somebody else. Probably. I'm also looking for warp stones, which would be nice. I guess we should pick up a few softs just in case. SNES, GBA, PSP. Oh, you should be able to tell just by looking at it. It's definitely the Super Nintendo. You can't leave out that side. Well, shows what I know. Was there... I don't think there was. Was there like a barrel in here? There's a pot, but you can't open it. Okay, so now South Figaro for sure. We checked everything. Let's go... Let's see, what do I want to do? I don't really want to do the opera just yet. We can do the Magicite Research Facility, but that's a long one. We probably don't have enough money to buy an Esper, but we could check what it would cost. By coming to these Empire towns I never remember. I should start learning town names, like Zen. So there's not going to be much to do here other than check the Esper, check the shops. Oh, a chainsaw! Cool. Phoenix Downs. Oh, there's the dried meat too. Excellent. Okay, so that's good. Nice catch there. Still no warp stones, and you know, maybe we'll buy a chainsaw. They're pretty neat. Insta-death tool, right? Enhancer. Oh yeah, rods are pretty good too. That's the other thing you're kind of looking for is early game, like, fire, ice, thunder rods to do a bunch of free damage. That is something useful to keep an eye out in the early game for sure. Because we might not get good magicite for learning spells. Magus hats? No. Actually, I will buy... I don't know, that's probably a waste of money to be honest, but... at least it gets us a shield. I don't know. Is that worth it? Probably not. We'll just find something good later on. I guess the question is more, can I find equipable shields? Because we are limited pretty strictly on who can equip stuff. Oh, there's a black belt. That's counter effect, not... Genji glove. Right. So Genji gloves for sale. That's real good. Dragoon boots for sale. Might be useful. Okay, remember the Genji glove in Zen, though. That's good. And, oh, it's actually very cheap. Typically, that's going to be way more than 5,000. Okay. That's done. Now, on the downside, that's 2 Magicite, 2 characters. So enemies are now at level 4 times 3. So they're level 12. So they're already scaling out of control. So we're going to have to go fight something soonish. But we can go pick up another character. I'd rather have 4 characters first. And I'm pretty sure it's guaranteed. Although I'm definitely going to save it. As long as we've got the dried meat and Gal, this is not that big a deal. And I mean, maybe it's... Okay, I don't know for sure if it's always a character, but it seems like this should be our character recruit. Assuming we can kill a Lobo. A level 12. Oh, that's right. Gao doesn't even fight. So good. Alright, we got a new dance. Yeah, I mean, we don't actually know how to dance. We're just learning it for later. There's a flag that lets anyone learn the dances for when you get someone who can dance. Invis plus chainsaw and vanilla per... No, I don't think the chainsaw counted as magic damage. Alright, well we don't even get experience here fighting these things. Where's my random recruit? I guess we've got some sort of combo here though. We can have Gao heal up while Celeste slowly kills dogs. Alright, there we go. So we do not get a new character. We only get an Esper. I should really have sorted all this, shouldn't I? Sorry. I'm one-handing it while I have a drink. Okay. Cool. Poison and stop. Not great. Osmos is good, but this is not great. Okay, well. Where to next? Another +3 levels for the enemies. Let's just have a quick look at the Dark World map, or the World of Ruin. We've got a Dirt Dragon. There's no real checks unlocked in the Dark World. Doomgaze. I guess we could go fight Tritalk. And the dragons are unlocked. So Dirt Dragon, Ice Dragon, White Dragon. The auction house, we could try to purchase Espers. I think it's only Espers from the auction house. So what we need to do is find an actual character to recruit, because we're getting too many Espers and not enough people. Especially considering Gao doesn't even have a fight command. I guess Opera... Well, no. Probably the easiest one will be... okay, let's go to the couple shops here while we're nearby. I really would like to buy some rods or something. We're going to do the Serpent Trench next, though. Because there's no boss in there. It's just a bunch of random battles we can run from if we need to. But we'll check... I think Albrook is this one, right? For something. Nothing super exciting. Tackstar, I guess. You can throw those for a ton of damage, right? And they were pretty cheap. So if we get someone with the throw command, maybe we come back and buy some random stuff for them. If that... there's no guarantee anyone has the throw command. We just throw the whole seed away. Warp stones. Well, that's the last of my money. I definitely want a few of those. So my smoke bombs are my get out of jail free cards. Let me sort things and maybe sell something here. What do we probably not use? Kind of mid-tier weapons are pretty low odds. Double damage to humans. I think anything under 100 damage or 100 battle power is probably not going to be worth it. I know back row weapons are kind of nice. And then early game gear is just in the way. Oh yeah, raise success rate of sketch. Get out of here. Alright, that gets us a bit of gold. I just want to have a few warp stones. Just in case. Alright, relic shop, I guess. Is there any item checks here? This is one of those... It's weird, like, some towns have so many just loose items. And then most towns have, like, absolutely nothing. Like, South Figaro had, like, 10 or 12, not counting the underground basement. And then I think Albrook might actually have 0 barrel items, right? Like a lot of places have 0. Okay, so next up, I think... Excuse me a second here. We're going to take a quick stop, because we're right close by, to Tamsa, just to check the shops, and I think there is a couple loose items here. I know we don't actually have the way to do the incentive location. Most of the bugs are patched out. You can change those in the randomizer settings. Okay, another debilitator, tincture. To be honest, these are cheaper than potions and actually pretty good healing early game. I should save that money though. Yeah, we can run from combat, so that's why we bought the warp stones. Oh, scimitars for sale. That's cool. So that's a pretty good endgame weapon. Not much else notable. Diamond shield, tabby suit. Okay, no rods like I was hoping. With our limited magic ability, I feel like purchasable rods are like the real winner. There we go. Oh, good. I found the barrel. It had nothing. I think... Yeah, okay. That's 2. There might be another one here somewhere, if I remember. Fake mustaches for sale. Rage rings for sale. Gauntlet. I generally don't go two-handed weapon. Very rarely. But yeah, we're definitely going to do Serpent Trench next. And then if we don't get a character from there... I think that's all the items... Okay, that's probably all we can do for now in Tamsa. But yeah, there has to be a character. It could be in the magicite research facility, which would kind of suck, because that's a big, long dungeon with a lot of boss fights. And we would certainly need to do a little bit of grinding first before we did that. Level 3 with one character that can do fight and nothing else would not be good for that time. I mean, there's lots of chests, but... I feel like that would be a bad idea early on, right? Serpent's Trench, though, I should have saved it, but we can just smoke bomb our way out. Is there randomized clocks? Yeah, they're all like all the items, treasure chests, barrels, pots, clocks are randomized. So right now we are not getting elixirs out of clocks. So sit back and relax and enjoy the Serpent Trench music. There's like, what, 3 or so battles in here? We could probably just win some of these. I could use some actual, I could use some experience. At least, like, a couple baby level ups, right? I don't know, this thing's gonna one-shot us. Not quite. We'll be fine. Oh, I forgot to turn down... So there's one other little thing I forgot. I always forget. The Super Nintendo Final Fantasies have a weird setting for battle speed. It always tricks me. But I'll explain that when I get to the menu. But we're just going to really slowly beat up this Moose. There we go. Double damage. Alright. Just 5 rounds of combat. On the plus side, we get our underwater dance, and probably enough levels to make the next Mew a lot easier. So right side seems to always have a cave. There's generally like 1 or 2 chests. No, these guys I don't want to fight. Just gonna say no to them. I think they can do a throwing attack. But if they do have a throwing attack, they would be a death sentence. And we only have the 2 characters, so. Bioblaster, yeah, that's not bad. Alright, so one thing I wanted to do, other than a little bit of quick heal, is in your speed settings, in your config, which we should change a couple things. It's actually a lie. Battle speed 1, although you think it makes it faster, it just makes the enemies get their attacks faster. Battle speed 6 doesn't, like, this doesn't affect your player speed at all. Only your stat of speed for your character actually affects your battle speed for your characters, and haste. This is just enemy battle speed, which is dumb. But that's, a lot of the Super Nintendo Final Fantasies are like that. And let's pick a new window background. We had, I think I used... I don't know what I used last time. Oh, that's just terrible. Who would ever do that to the audience? I think we go trees today. Feels like a tree day. Alright. Well, now we're level 4. We're way stronger. I don't know if it's better to go left or right at the second flip, but... we'll live. Ghosts have magic. They might be a problem, actually. But they're slower now. Oh man, this... I can't handle this menu. This is so bad. Alright, good double ice effect. 15 magic points. There we go. Some magic. That's what we needed. The flame shield got us that fire too. So that got me some value at least. Not that we have a lot of MP, but it'll help. Oh, this is... no, I can't do it. I thought I could do it. I was wrong. Imagine the people who play like that. Oh, those people are crazy. We'll go with, there, that's fine. I can handle that. Okay, so what are we looking at here? We've got Vanish. Doesn't really help us much. I guess it's not bad. We'll have Poison soon. We can't equip the other one. And I don't think... if I remember correctly, we cannot equip the Flame Shield here, which would be really nice. So could we equip anything? Oh yeah, we could double fire too. I mean, that's something. Might as well equip stuff. Oh yeah, I could just have Moogle Charms too. I forgot that I unequipped that back when we went for the Veld check. So, don't want to get killed by forgetting your Moogle Charm. Is the game CB the same for FF6 Advanced? I don't know. Probably. Most of the old Final Fantasies have that dumb battle speed. The menu just makes enemies faster. The menu battle speed. It's weird. I couldn't confirm the GBA versions, but I would expect it to be the same. Okay, we should get an item here, or maybe a character? I don't know. Can you get a character? That looks like a new character, maybe? Hooray! We got Edgar! Or is it Edgar? It's totally not Edgar. This is actually Freya. Enjoy. If you toggle to World of Ruin, can you get the altered chest contents? I think there's just one version, and it's just randomized. So the South Figaro Cave is just whatever it randomizes to. I don't think it matters when you pick it up. But I'm not 100% on that. Okay, can Edgar equip any Espers? No. Does he have any skills? Morph! Well, that's interesting. Can he equip anything? Sure. Can he equip the Flame Shield? That would be the best right now. No. Okay. Random equipment? I'm not sold on it just yet. You can loot South Figaro separately? Oh, that's handy. Yeah, like the randomizer stuff like that, you know, that'll just take me some time to get used to. Also, the fact that so many towns just... the barrels are garbage. Alright, we'll check the shops here in the town no one remembers to go to ever. We don't need any of that. We're still looking for rods and things that can be equipped that are good. I guess the Chocobo suit might be worth looking at if I had some money. Another Excalibur. Pearl rods. Okay, it's pretty expensive. But that would definitely take out some of those bosses. Just remember that for later, maybe. I don't have enough money to really blow right now, but... tents. Buy a couple of those. And I think that's all there is to loot here. Because this place is kind of weird. Alright, so. We did get Edgar. I should add him to my tracker. That opens up a couple easy checks. Namely, we can go check out the throne room in Figaro Castle. And we can do all the World of Ruin Figaro stuff. If we want. So what am I going to wait for before I do another dungeon? I mean, we could do... We're up to... I guess, sorry, I forgot to click that too. We're up to 6. That puts us at level... Enemy level 18. It's getting a little bit out of control. And this is going to put us at enemy level 21. Yeah, we're probably going to have to go do some leveling now. After this. And it's just another Esper. Oh, it's not even. Never mind. We're still at 18. Okay. Snow Muffler. Well, that could be fun. Can anyone use it? Yeah. That's a lot of defense. Wow. Well, Gal might not be particularly good at doing much, but Gal will stay alive. From physical, at least. That's only 5 points off of basically immune to physical entirely, so cool. Too bad he can't attack. Well, just gotta use our 28 MP to do that once. Alright. Not great. There's a chest back here. Yay, a chest back there. Yeah, thanks for telling me about the snow muffler. I've never heard of the snow muffler before. Wall ring is kind of neat. Striker, don't even know her. I guess it's fine to have a couple of those for emergencies. Okay. Everything is nicely discounted here. Probably a good reason to come here early on when you got Edgar or Sabin, so you can get discounted items. Okay. Let me just mark this off. We could go fight the Kefka battle. Opera battle, magicite battle. What do I feel like here? Let me check my Dark World checks for a second here. We've got 2 in Dark World's Figaro Castle. We got Doomgaze. The World of Ruin is still mostly just dragons, though. So we'll just stick with World of Balance checks for now. Okay, we're gonna go do the Magitech Research Facility, but I'm gonna check a couple more shops on the way. So we'll check the 2 Empire shops we didn't go to yet, and probably not buy anything, but you never know. Because as we go through the Magitech Research Facility, we can fight some random battles or something. Oh, isn't there? There is a box over here. Yeah. Blue knows where most of the boxes are. Totally. I don't think I even came here last Rando run. Sarina gown. Wrong kind of rod, sadly. And this is just remembering, yeah, no boxes in there. But one of these? Yeah. So there's 2 boxes in this town, just for memory. For the future... Oh, actually, one place we can go pick up a bunch of boxes is the Imperial Camp. It's not locked like normal if you're playing vanilla. So we'll stop by here, and then we'll go to the camp, and then we'll go to the magicite. Then we'll go to Vector. Albrook. There is a couple chests in Albrook. No one can use tools right now. No one can throw. It would be pretty awesome to have someone who could throw. There's lots of stuff. You think you need Terra for the chests? Well, we'll find out. I know you need Terra for the sealed cave check. Thief glove. Doesn't that's what Celeste has for great. She can capture now. I guess it's worth it. Assuming she can equip it, to be fair. Nope. Nope. Yeah, this is where there's a couple checks. These are usually just empty, right? But free money now. And nothing upstairs. Okay. Hey there, Rob. Yeah. How you guys doing? Crystal mail, chocobo suit. Nothing good. And then last shop. I kind of like sprint shoes, but no one can equip them anyway, so... Just auto haste is pretty cool. We'll take the long way through just to show off, but... I mean, yeah, don't forget there's a clock. Just to go through the dancing girls' room, you know. Okay, I think that's everything for this area. I think... I don't want to spend too long just clicking every single box. I'm trying to... Like, I wouldn't say I'm speedrunning, but I'm trying to be a little bit more efficient than last run. Now that I know how things work a little bit better. We're going to just double check how this one works. Because... I'm not 100% sure if you need Terra or not to open these doors. Alright. You're not allowed in there. That'll do. Come back with Terra for a bunch of open chests. It's just interesting because it's not like plot gated the way the game normally is. It's just got to have the right character for the right dungeon. Better put a save down. I don't trust my party right now. There are shops here. We could get the in. I mean, might as well check. Can't run into any guards though. Lots of lances. Sure wish I had a dragoon. Armor shop. Okay. And pretty much everyone there is a bar up there. There might be like one box up top. I don't know. Anyway, let's see what happens. I don't know if FF6 really needs a remake. I think it's good enough as it is. If they remade it, they'll just turn it into an FF7 remake and it'll be worse. Okay, do I remember all the checks in here? I feel like I only did this a couple days ago, so I should be good. The reason I'm kind of okay doing this place, although there's like 3 incentive items and a whole bunch of bosses, but you do get a lot of treasure. And the music's pretty rockin'. Wrong way. So far, nothing too good. More adult scenes for Robert. Well, oh, that was clicked right too quick. Oops. It's fine. We'll just do a loop-de-loop. Can we... No, I have to go all the way around to get to the secret area now. This was not the way to go. Genji shield. So let's just I don't know now. I mixed up my route. I usually go around this dungeon, so got all flipped around. I know there's like one more chest on the left side we missed, but I wanted to get this first. I don't think there's anything else in here, just the two. It's another one of those easy to miss kind of secret rooms. Okay, and this just sends you back to the beginning of the sort of area. Before we jump down and fight some magicites, go up here. And this should be the last chests, I think. Possibly all of the chests now are done. Alright, what do we get for our first actual boss then? And can we defeat it? I don't think the fight starts immediately. We can probably save before it starts. Well, at least you can equip the Genji shields. So Edgar has some pretty reasonable attack power. Quina would... Actually, that's an interesting point. Anything Quina, or, you know, Gao can equip is kind of garbage because Gao can't attack. Sure. Guess it depends what we're fighting. She doesn't really have any magic yet. I like the elemental swords a lot, but we can change weapons mid-battle, unlike Brave New World, so it's fine. I'm pretty sure we can go save before we do the fight, though. And we'll save on a different slot. Just in case we get stuck down here, I guess. I think the hook will take you out, though. Because there's no guarantee I can win this fight. Yeah. Not good. I don't have a good feeling about this fight. Is there any chance? Pretty sure we're toast. This is not the kind of first boss I wanted. Yeah, that's definitely dead. I guess we could try to grind a little bit, but this is a pretty tough boss fight. Especially when you don't have a lot of magic or abilities. Yeah, forget that. I'm not even going to really try. It's unfortunate, because that means Hidden is blocking off quite a lot of progression. Because there's like 3 checks after that boss fight, I think. Although I'm going to double check if we can even get out of here, because I think you can just jump up. Yeah, look at that. Usually, I don't think that hook shows up till after you beat the Shiva Ifrit fight. Well, unfortunate. Unfortunate indeed. Now, if you're an expert FF6 randomizer, you might be like, Blue, you could win that fight. Did I turn no undead bosses off? I don't remember. I guess I could have tried to Phoenix down him. That seems so cheap, though. Anyway, yeah, we'll be back, I guess. Oh, you know what? I probably could have done that much easier as well. Isn't that why I bought those warp stones? We didn't have to walk out. What am I thinking? Alright, well, let's try the other one with a couple fights in it. See what we get over here. On the plus side, there's some random encounters that the rats and the balcony, so... Oops, wrong one. Well, we could check that town too, I suppose. We haven't gone shopping in whatever that one's called. Town names are hard. Cheap is the key to randos. Well, yeah. I don't remember if I turned the flag on or off, though. One of the default settings is for undead bosses to not be weak to the undead insta-death effect with, you know, life magic. Besides, this one won't take too long. Should have saved. Should always save before you go into these areas. So what do we get for random encounters over by the rats? Who's taking bets? I wonder if this is like a guaranteed character too, because typically you wouldn't be getting espers in the opera. No, it's all good. This is, like I said, this is on my second run, so I don't want things spoiled too badly. I'm just having fun. This is not a good fight either. I should have probably... This is a friggin' great behemoth. Okay, he only did 3 damage. But do we have enough time to win these fights? I can run away if I have to. This is an encounter from the final dungeon, so, like, you can see why I'm not super excited to run into it. Yeah, I mean, that's probably bad. Yeah, you can't even survive that. Okay. So Utros wins. A green Ultros. And you just get a game over if that happens. Alright. This is... I guess we're gonna go grinding. Because that's... You're gonna have to fight a couple of those. I guess you could try to smoke bomb past them, but... pretty hard to dodge all the rats on Rat Alley. Okay, where could I go that's kind of productive to get some random battles? I haven't really thought of having to early game grind in this one yet. I mean, you could just go on the overworld. As long as we're not in the Veldt. Enemies are shuffled, so there's no guarantee. I guess what you do is near Narsh, because there's the free healing pot. And at least we've got that, which saves a bit of time. Incentive to suplex this train. I think I shuffled bosses, so there will be a train somewhere. And if we get someone who has... There's no guarantee we'll have Blitz, though. Should be... Well, there's less requirements to finish it, but I did make the... steps harder, right? So... Let's do the run. Let's do the little, teeny little dungeon. The what do you call it? The Terra Escape section? Because there's a couple chests there, and there'll be some random encounters for us to get a couple levels, I guess. We could also go fight the Kefka battle. Oh, also, I think I forgot. Oh no, I did get the clock. And we can also get the incentive check at the top of the mountain. So we should have random battles here. Who knows what we'll get? Just some bomb. I feel like we got a little bit screwed with Gao. He doesn't even attack. I don't even know if we can win this fight. Fire shield, but anyone else will... Atomic Ray? Doesn't seem like a vanilla bomb move. Huh. That does not seem vanilla to me. I'm not getting a good feeling for this seed, just to be honest. The starting party is not what I wanted. I've been to the camp before the castle. You'll need Cyan to unlock those. Sabin or Cyan, one or the other. I think Sabin for that one. Okay, this is perhaps winnable. We'll see. I mean, I guess I can do that once. Can I?